Hello and welcome to this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And joining us, as always, our favorite dietitian, April Sins. Hey, April.
Hey, Keith, how's it going?
I am very, very good. And I am really looking forward to the options that you have for some really healthy July the 4th treats.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was just saying, I'm making myself hungry over here, just thinking about all of this goodness that I have in front of me.
Man.
Now, you can go to Rouses and you could get some simple ingredients to make 3 different desserts. Now,
Wow.
You don't have to make all 3. You could just pick whichever one's your favorite and make that one.
Yeah.
But we're going to make some really red, white, and blue focused desserts that you don't even have to turn on the oven.
Ooh.
You don't even have to really go through any trouble. So this is so simple.
Nice.
One of my favorite things, is to grab an angel food cake from the bakery, okay?
Right.
Take it home, chop it up into some little squares, and then make a dessert with it.
Okay.
Now, y'all know I love to add fruit to my dessert,
Sure.
right? So that way we can keep some nutrition in there.
Right.
But it's also nice and cool and perfect for the summer. So let's go ahead and make that first one.
Okay.
Now, what I did is I have some angel food chopped up. I made a pudding. So this is just a vanilla pudding, instant pudding that I made.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a layer. Now, if you want to create a whole sheet pan and make this ahead and mix this all up and have it to where you're scooping it out, you can do that too.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna make some little layer cups here. Now, I'm gonna take a little bit of my angel food cake, and I haven't gotten to the fruit part yet. I'm gonna show y'all. There's just a couple of fruits that you need, and you can make all 3 of these desserts. I'm going to add in some of that pudding. Nice, beautiful,
vibrant, pretty color.
Tasty pudding. And then we're going to take some blueberries, of course, because that goes so well with our red, white, and blue theme. And you can take some chopped strawberries and add that on top as well. You have this nice angel food berry pudding cup that is so easy to make. Doesn't that look delicious?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so that's dessert number 1. That's dessert idea number 1.
Okay.
Now, here's the second one. This one's really simple. You're going to take those same blueberries, you're going to take the same strawberries, and we're going to create a whip topping fruit station.
Okay.
Now, you can also add some other ingredients if you want. Now we're going to start with the fruit for this one.
Okay.
So I have my washed blueberries right here.
Blueberries on the
so
bottom.
I'm just going to add the blueberries on the bottom.
Okay.
We're going to take some of our strawberries, add those on top. We're going to layer that right here.
Okay. Blue and
And
red.
this just makes a really nice presentation. Like if you want to set these cups up. Now, the only thing is you can't add the whipped topping till you're ready to serve it because you know how the whipped topping is going to melt, right?
It's going to drip right into both.
Yeah, so you can have the whipped topping on the side.
Already.
You have the Rouses whipped topping.
Yeah.
And then you add that on the top there. And what you can do if you want to is you can add a little bit of graham crackers on the top, some cracked
What a great
graham
idea.
crackers.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah. So that's a really easy way to make a nice red, white, and blue treat. Very simple. Everybody's going to love it. And you didn't have to go through any trouble. No sweat, right? The next thing is going to be sort of a similar idea, except we're going to use yogurt for this one.
Oh, okay.
So I actually took some yogurt. This is just a vanilla yogurt.
Okay.
I added a little bit of blue food coloring to it. So we're going to take some of that blue yogurt. We're going to put that on the bottom. Just layer it up again. And you could set this up like a dessert bar if you want and have all of these things as your dessert bar. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take just the yogurt without the food coloring. Same kind, but without the food coloring.
Now from
So
blue
that's
to
going to
white.
be our white.
Yeah.
And then I have one different fruit that you can add, which is our Rouses cherries.
Ooh.
So you can get the maraschino cherries if you want and just drain the juice out of them and then add those to the top of here and you have a nice red, white, and blue layer on the top. And this makes a nice little yogurt cup. Now this would be fun, like as a little fun breakfast as well.
Sure.
But look how pretty this is.
Wow. You
Just
can take
layered
that to
like
go.
that. You know, so it's just, a lot of people think they have to go crazy and just get the wildest things, but you don't have to. You can really keep it simple with a couple of colorful fruits, a couple of items that you can just kind of mix in there, keep it fun. And then I have a little bit of some mint leaves.
Mint
and
garnish.
Leaves look, they dress everything up. They seriously, you add it to anything and it just dresses it up. It's like adding the tie with the suit.
Yeah. I only have one problem. My problem is, which do you choose? They all look so fantastic, April.
Don't they all look great? And they're so
really
simple,
do.
and you would think that it's a lot of trouble, but it's really not. And that's what I like about that dessert bar idea too, is because you can let anybody can create any of these things if you just have a few simple ingredients that I got from Rouses. And you can see it's really not a whole lot of things, but they look really great whenever you pair them together and layer them in the cups. And you can make a little put it in a casserole dish if you want, and pre-layer it if you want to as well.
Again, so many great options. In fact, it looks like restaurant quality, like you're ordering this dessert, you know, on your weekend, and just you're outside, and it's got such a great option for a healthy dessert that is also something you can just take and will be refreshing here for the festivities for 4th of July with all the red, white, and blues. So some great recommendations. You can get every bit of that right there at Rouses very easily.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice and simple. We appreciate it as always.
Thank you so much, Keith.
All right, guys, and that'll do it for this edition of Eat Right with Rouses. But don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.